everyone. Good evening. How are you all? Hope everybody's doing well. Let me check my audio. So yeah, my audio is fine. And how are you all? It's late night and welcome to Conversations with MM. This is Marivir Montibon here in New York City. And we have a special guest today. Her name is Xenia Mata, and she is the CEO and founder of a newly established facility for seniors. We will be talking about seniors and senior care in this episode. So we'd like to welcome to our community the Majestic Adult Daycare Center, which is just here in Woodside. So this is a 2-year-old facility which was established by Xenia. There she is, our lovely CEO and founder. And she has a special service for seniors because those who would enroll in her facility would be availing of the transportation hatid sundo ang mga seniors. And so there it is. It's just very accessible. It's on 52nd and Roosevelt. So that's a wonderful breakthrough, actually, because it's the first facility that is being created by a Filipino-American entrepreneur and a corporation. So this is something that the community has expressly said that they need. Because, Woodside is the home to most of the Filipinos who are living in New York City. So majority are living in Woodside. So it's really a welcome development that we have this facility here. And so here's my conversation with Xenia. Yeah, for this interview, this conversation. Merry Christmas. And also thank you for having me here in your wonderful place at the Majestic Adult Daycare Center. Kumusta?
Mabuti po. Thank you for having me also. It's such a pleasure. It's such a privilege that I'm here.
Oh, I'm excited to talk to you about your facility here in Woodside because this is the first facility owned by a Filipina, a woman entrepreneur, and this is mainly for Filipino seniors. So tell us about it, Xenia. How did you go about the setting up of this facility?
I have a soft heart for seniors.
Wow.
By passing by a senior, crossing the street, I would like, oh my goodness, she needs help. And then, and also when I got closer to this when I worked for the same business. I work for an adult daycare center.
Okay.
With my Chinese bosses. So there I was the Filipino coordinator, and I was able to build relationships deeper than I expected. And there I learned there's so many Filipinos that needed more help than just being they're okay, they're going to be taking care of their family, they're going to be taken care of by the state and all of that. They have benefits. You start thinking that they do that, they get that, but some of them really don't get that. A lot of them doesn't get their full benefits and also the care that they deserve.
Like why?
Some of them are discriminated because in this business, this is mostly the Chinese and the Jewish have this business. No Filipinos ever.
They dominate this industry.
They dominate.
Yeah.
I can't even say we're 10% Filipino. There's none.
Yes, you are first on one side.
I'm the only first person who really opened like this. A business like this. So just one of the member gave me an idea. Xenia, if you have a place, you can open a center like this. It seemed easy. It seemed like, okay, I have a place, I can open one. But
yeah,
really, it's madugo.
Madugo. When did you start?
I started. Well, the planning was. When was the planning started? The planning started at 2021. When I work during pandemic, I worked for before pandemic, I worked for my Chinese boss, and then after 1 year again, after 1 year of that, I started thinking I'm gonna have my own. I started planning. researching, doing all my research, you know, dreaming about it.
Nice, nice.
And also at the same time, while doing that, I have built a lot of relationship with many seniors. I do volunteer work, you know, picking them up, taking them to the emergency rooms, visiting them. What else? Teaching them, directing them to the right agencies, to get benefits if they needed help, you know, because some of them really, they don't know where to go.
Right, right.
They don't know where to go. And because they're at their age, for some reason, the Filipinos at their age, they started to their how do you say that, they comprehension with English is getting difficult for them
when they
cannot
age.
comprehend. They want to revert back to the Filipino language. They want to only speak to the Filipino speaking agents,
because it starts them to speak English.
Yeah, because for them English, you know, when we're younger, they're good, right? They can comprehend,
like the mind works faster.
Yeah, but then when they age,
it gets slow as well.
Yeah, and then the hearing and the comprehension. So they trust a Filipino speaking agent. So when I was there, when I was the coordinator, they were so happy because they can finally express how they feel, you know, what they want, what their needs are. So that's when I said, I think this is my calling.
Nice.
This is where I should be.
Do you have a team? Do you have a corporation?
I have a corporation. I have a team. I have a board of directors, but some of them are active, some of them silent, some of them are silent, but nobody really understand this business. This is the first.
It's like an express need, actually, because I've been hearing younger people who have parents who are aging and they want a Filipino center, actually, and you are the answer to it.
Yes.
Here in Woodside, which is actually predominantly where most Filipinos live in New York, right?
Yeah.
Oh my, you are in the best place.
We have a lot of members. We have from Bronx, we have from Jamaica. They're everywhere. They're scattered. This is one thing that I saw, that there's some of them are members of other centers. They're scattered everywhere. They don't have one place to go. And then they are like, oh, you know, the food here is this. I don't like the food. The food is served here is Chinese. The food is served here is Spanish. The food is served here is American. And they're like, so this, you know, originally it's not really for Filipino, although my heart is for the Filipino seniors, but this is supposed to be for everyone. But because we are serving Filipino food, then yes,
I guess the Filipino
we attract
seniors.
You know, I mean, that's the only thing I know. I mean, with the current situation, we're just new to the business. We have a smaller place, and that's why mostly the Filipinos are okay with smaller place. You know, the other nationalities, they like more room to move.
Right.
So this one is more. For now, we are in a very how do you call this, intimate place. It's small.
For a start.
Our services, we offer free transportation. We have free meals.
So you pick up the seniors?
We pick up the seniors. We pick them up and drop off. Then we have 2 vans to do that, you know, go in different directions. And then we
offer there's a schedule.
There's a schedule. So we offer them breakfast in the morning. They have breakfast and lunch. Also, we get remittance from Department of Health. Child and adult food program, CFP. So we get reimbursements from them. So
how is it? Is it fast? Or you have to wait and shell out money?
Well, I have to shell money first. They will only approve you if you have 20% members that are eligible. So,
meaning they have Medicaid and Medicare.
They have Medicaid, have MLT. We are we are under Medicaid. We are contracted with the MLTC MCOs under the MLTC system, which means managed long-term care. So managed long-term care, these are the seniors that have caregivers at home, that can get caregivers at home. I mean, personal aid, it could be family and friends. And then also Center for Social Daycare. So they have 2 programs under the MLT.
So you knew about this program because of your work before?
Yeah, because of my work before.
I see. So that gave you the idea.
Yeah, that gave me the idea. It wasn't my intentions to open one, but I just learned. But
are you not working anymore with any senior center?
No, no.
You're focused
This is-
already.
yeah, this
for
is my focus.
So now you're full time.
Yeah.
Managing the whole.
Yeah, we operate here Monday to
facility.
Friday, and owning the business is not just 8 to 5. They
Right.
say,
Oh,
you
yeah.
quit your 8 to 5 so you can work more hours.
It's your baby. It's your baby.
You work 16 hours.
I know. So how are you feeling? Are you overwhelmed or are you challenged and do you like what you're doing?
No, I'm not overwhelmed. Not near yet.
Not yet.
Oh, I guess I'm not near yet, but it's overwhelming. I'm only overwhelmed when there's growth that I see. When I see growth, like I see, oh my goodness, we're having more members, we're collecting more funds.
How many members did you start with? And how many do you have now?
We have when we started, we have to serve all the time. We have to serve about 20 to between 15 to 30 members. Not members, I mean potential clients. Potential. I cannot say clients because I'm not earning from them, so I'm shelling out. Serving them food, not getting anything, and then processing them at the same time.
Oh, like it's a way for you to know them and invite them.
That's the way. Yeah, that's marketing. That's our marketing. So we have to shell out in the beginning part of our year. We are doing that. So we're feeding. We're serving 15 to 20 people, but
so you ask them to also recruit.
Yeah, to recruit. To get to know the program so they can spread out. Spread whatever we have here, and then, so I opened in August, open doors in August. Well, we started February, but we never really opened because there's so many compliance that we have to go through.
August 2021,
2023 actually.
23 last year.
Last year.
Wow, it's a baby.
So, last year, yeah. So August, until we had so many attempts of opening starting February, but we never really opened until August. So, and then we never really got a contract until October.
Last year.
Of last year. So, October last year, after 2 months. And then our first member, we only have one.
Oh.
So that's like,
well, you should start somewhere.
No, we started with one. So, okay. One, we're able to bill one person, and then the next month we have 3, and then it goes like that.
I see.
This time we have 6. Oh, okay. So it's like this. Like
how much is the cost for a senior to be enrolled here?
It's the insurance pays for it, not the senior. They don't pay.
Right. So what's this program?
We have, of course, we have exercises. We have Zumba. We also have. They love weightlifting. They have 1 pound, 2 pound weightlifting that they love their exercise. We have exercise because I'm also a professional dance instructor.
Oh, wow.
When I was in my, retired, I'm a retired dance instructor. So I know how to teach them also body mechanics. So we do a lot of we do a weightlifting, but 1 pound, 2 pounds, that's what they're doing, calisthenics and dancing. They love dancing and singing. We do have karaoke time. We also have Bible study. We offer that Bible study. We have bingo games, and we have arts and crafts. This year we did the parole making contest. So that's one of the projects that we did, and we do a lot of arts and crafts, painting. We do if we plan to do a masquerade party, and next month we start making the masks. We make them. I give them things to do. So yeah, they're very, 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 very.
So how many do you have now? Start from 1 to how many?
Now I have 32.
32. That's great.
32.
But your ceiling should be 100, or it depends on the size of the facility, right?
Yeah, my ceiling is 100, but 100 attendance per week. So right now
we're
at 90.
So that's okay.
We're in our 90 something. So we're close. We're close to 100.
So can seniors come over?
Not ceiling, but ceiling is more.
More. Yeah, but the seniors can come and enroll later, or they have to be in the system already.
No, they come. When they come, they inquire.
They pay.
We help them. Though we don't collect.
They don't.
We never collect money from them.
Even
unless they're private pay. Unless they decided, you know, because we some of them doesn't have Medicaid because they have higher income.
Right.
So if they want to come here, then they pay, but we don't really push them to do
I
that.
see. So
We
it's
don't
up
really
to them.
encourage them. It's really up to them. I have a family. I mean, I have a son here that she wants her mom to come out once a week. So, you know, they pay. They pay for that day. But I don't charge them the way it's supposed to be. So that, like, you know, like
it's like sort of a donation comes out like that.
no, it's a pay.
It's
a payment.
really a pay.
Yeah, it's a payment. It's I pay them the same price as the daycare centers. I mean the MCOs are paying me.
I see.
For the daycare they pay $60. So that's what I charge them, $60 also per day.
So do you have already a study on how this has impacted the families of the seniors?
Yeah, I mean, this is not
has this helped them in terms of, you know, ease and gathering for a community?
Yes, definitely. I have a lot of seniors here are feeling so much better. They came here, they were upset because they were brought here. Like, why am I here? I don't need to be here. Like, you know, they were like in that denial stage. Like, I don't need to be here. I don't like it here, you know. And then later, it's like, don't worry, you're gonna get this. We start, being so patient with them until then. When they became a member, they're like all high and happy, and
so they have friendship.
Yeah, and they started, feeling better. You know, they don't. One of them are not using cane anymore. They're eliminating the cane.
That's happy.
It's like because they're exercising, they're feeling better. So my exercises for them, because I'm a dance instructor. I know body mechanics, so I do a lot of stretching for them, and it was really making them feel better. And of course, some of them have friends here, close friends, became close friends, and that's why they're happier.
Right.
I knew somebody that's been 90 years old, and she's still very, 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 very active because she goes to a center. She's been going to a center for like the last.
She has a social life.
Yes, she has a social life. Department of Health designed this program to promote, to
prolong their lives,
empower them,
quality life.
To empower them, and also to prolong their lives. It really does. Help them mentally, emotionally, and physically.
Great.
Yeah.
So, on your part as the CEO and founder, what are your challenges? What needs to be done?
Well, one thing that needs to be done is the paperwork. It's a lot of paperwork, and this is not like I can pick somebody who's an expert already. All of us have to learn. We have to learn from the start. Paperworks are like, especially if you have site visits, you need to prepare like this thick of paperwork for
But they announce, right?
They announce. It's a schedule. It's not like they come here and like hello, like like surprise you. They schedule an appointment with us. So so paperwork. Also, one of the challenges operating is, of course, the attitude of. See, they have different personalities, different attitudes, different ones, different this.
Sometimes they do fight, right?
Like they fight.
Yes.
Trust me, they do. They're like screaming from one end to end. I'm like,
really?
I got one like that. It's like, but then at the end of the day,
so you have your facilitation skills ready.
Yes, you have. We have training from the state how to be person centered,
right,
and how to how to react during crisis. So we do that. Like we have that. I have one like jealous over something, stuff like that, and
so you gotta manage that on a day-to-day basis, right?
When I have to listen to them too. You have to listen to them. You cannot ignore them. Like so I listen to them, move things around. Do
so
whatever.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, that's one of the challenge, and also keeping them.
Yeah.
There's a competition out there. This is a for-profit business, not a non-profit. There's two kinds of senior center. There's the government funded. And this one is a private funded MCO, but still under Medicaid.
I see. So, this is private funded.
Yeah.
Which is your own, like your business.
It's private funded, but we are, billing the managed care plans under Medicaid.
Okay. So it's like they provide you with they're your client, in other words.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
that's how it is. So
Yes.
I see. So competition is tough here in
It's
Woodside.
It's tough in all over, because we don't just serve Woodside. We serve all over the place because we transport. We
Right,
pick them
right.
up. So I have members from Hollis Hills, from Woodhaven,
That's
from
far.
Bronx, from Brooklyn, from Ridgewood.
From Bronx.
I have members like that, and mostly Elmhurst area. Um,
But you're open to not just Filipinos.
I'm not open
Yeah.
to just Filipinos,
Uh-huh.
but right now it's mostly Filipinos because when a foreigner comes here, they're like, there's so many Filipinos here.
So they like.
They're like, I feel off. They feel outcasted when they come.
Oh, I see.
So, so we're thinking of another strategy how to market to them, like how we do that. Maybe we give them the afternoons because right now we're all in the mornings. We operate in the mornings from 9 to 1. They're done at 1 o'clock. Start heading home. So maybe I can give the two to because something like that. We still don't know yet. We're still in the process of learning how to market. Also, I need to be partnering with recruiters from with other nationalities.
Right,
Something like that. So
a lot to do, huh?
A lot to do.
So many things to do.
So many things.
But tell us about yourself, Xenia. Like, I know you're a mom of 5 and you just came from California, actually, stayed there for long and decided to be in New York. Tell us about yourself.
Like what? I have 5 kids. My eldest is 28 years old. He's in the Air Force. He's in Texas now, living by himself. And then I have 4 small kids that's with me.
What are their ages?
Their ages right now, they're 6, 8, 6, 8, 9, and 10.
Oh, little ones, really?
Yeah, little ones. Oh, one's turning 9, then 10, and then 12.
So how do you balance that with the work here in the facility?
Amazing, amazing because I'm also a Christian entrepreneur. So God has moved things around me. Like for example, I need to be here early. Okay? So God knows that I need to be here early. So the school has a program for breakfast club. So I can drop them off there early at 7:30. So
all the 4 children.
All the 3 children. The 3 children are small. My 12-year-old, he's independent. He goes to school by himself already.
I see.
I don't need to drop him off. He goes there. He eats breakfast. The other 3, I need to drop off to school. So they have breakfast club. So I can drop them off there at 7:30 a.m. and I can start coming here and work.
That works perfect.
Yeah, it works perfect. So that's what happens. This business was based on faith, on my faith with God. So that's why it's going aligned. It's aligned to what He wants from me. So that's all I can say. It's a miracle how to do things. Mother of 4 small children. I have to feed them, but also because I'm a CEO, I'm flexible. I can, and also they stay at school until 5 o'clock. So they're in school for the long hours. So at 5:30, I pick them up at 5:30. Then I start becoming a mom until 9. Once they go to sleep, I start heading out and finish whatever I need to finish at the center.
So do you live nearby?
I live
the
close,
facility?
super close. I live in 68th Street.
Okay.
So near Little Manila.
I see.
Yeah,
so you're in Woodside.
Yeah, I'm so close. And my son's school is just, my kids' school are also close by. So in case of emergency,
That's perfect.
I also work with my husband. My husband
is your partner in this business?
Yes, we are, and also he is our operations manager, and he's the one who's driving, picking up all the members.
Oh, okay.
So we also offer pantry. We pick up pantries for them, so they get most every week they get fresh fruits and vegetables.
Nice.
Yeah, that's part of our service in the center.
So you're enjoying this work?
We do. We love it. We love this job.
So tell us about the prospects for next year. What are you? What are we going to see next year?
For next year, of course, expansion.
Mhm.
Right now we are already thinking of expanding, going to a bigger place because
Mhm.
of we're multiplying.
Yeah, but also
um,
here in Woodside.
we're also maybe Woodside or
Mhm.
Elmhurst area, close
Mhm.
by or something
Mhm.
like that. And then also I'm also going to think of franchising the business to potential business owners who wants to try this
In
business
other places.
in other places,
Uh-huh.
of course. Yeah. We can, we can serve New York,
I
you
see.
know, anywhere in New York they can, you know, uh, or expand or open a new location. That's what
Mhm.
I see next year. Yes. So
Great. So just a word, a last word. Like I've seen you engage in many other businesses before.
mhm.
So what do you think of this undertaking right now? Is this like, do you feel like this is your um mission already or your
This is
calling?
like my home.
Oh.
No, this is like my home. It's like I've done so many businesses. I've connected with so many people, with so many businesses. But it seems like they're just passing.
Uh-huh.
They're not the one that's realistic.
It's like trial.
It's like trial and errors with them, And this one is still the same. It's still trial and error, but we've been here almost more than a year. We're gonna be 2 years in February. And we're still our passion and our fire to serve the senior is still there. So and then we're getting better at everything,
Yes.
with paperwork, with the right staff, with with um what do you call this? We are more knowledgeable now than before. Before we're like we don't know who's going to help us.
Uh-huh.
But with this, I cannot. When they oh, this is what the point that I was gonna say.
Mhm.
Sometimes we say Filipinos don't help other Filipinos in businesses.
Uh-huh.
This doesn't apply here. This doesn't apply here.
So you got all your help.
I got all my help. I'm not saying because Filipinos they don't really know what this business is. They can't help me. You can't say you're not helping me. They can't help me because they don't know about the business. They don't understand about this business yet. It's very new to them. I mean, they see somebody going to the senior center. They think it's government funded.
Uh-huh.
But we're not government funded. We those are I call government funded. They're public or private. Social kami. I'm just joking because we're in social daycares. No social kami, right? So that's what I tell them. But with senior centers, they don't get free transportation. They don't have that. They only get meals and activities that the center gives. But transportation, they don't give it. So we do the transportation. The MCOs also pay us for transportation.
And also, is it
It's a separate pay.
by being private, by being owned by you personally or your corporation, you have a lot of room for creativity, right?
Yes, we do. We do. We do.
It's not like you're templated, but with the public programs.
Yeah, but it has to be compliant also.
Of
We need
course,
to stay
yeah.
compliant with the state, and also we make sure that we can do a lot of programs.
Yeah.
But we just need
To
to
be
be compliant.
compliant. That's great.
Mhm.
So thank you so much for your time,
you.
Xenia, and all the best for the new year.
There's more that we have to reach out to.
Yes.
I have a senior that is just in her apartment.
Mhm.
So they're living in a third floor apartment with staying in one room, the mother and daughter, and the mom just stays in the third floor in the bed, just browsing to the iPad every day for 3 years. I feel so sad. My heart's broken. It's like, oh my God,
She has no social life.
Because like my kids, I need to take out my kids to the park, right? These two, they need to be taken out to the park because they have that need. So there no socializing. So when she learned about this and she's here, I'm telling you, she thinks that this is her school and she needs to be present.
So she comes here every time.
She comes here.
She gets motivated to get up, dress up.
Exactly.
That's what we need for seniors, right?
Yes,
Because they need to move.
Yes.
Wow.
So they don't stay in their house or bark at somebody that passes by. They can be here and be creative.
Yeah. Wow. That's, quality life. Like they say, dignified life.
Yes.
Right.
More dignified life.
Yeah.
because here we don't just serve them like they can move. They're free to move around. They get their own coffee. We allow them to do that. We let them. We don't serve them their coffee. We let them move around, get their coffee, get their food, get their water, stand up,
They're more.
choose
They
whatever
still
they
have
want.
their independence.
Yeah. But monitored, but like in a secure setting. Like, because when you have a mom who needs help and you're at work, who's gonna take care of her? What if she fell down?
Right. That's really.
And they're very fall risk when they're seniors.
They're aging.
They're risks to fall. They're fall risks. So what happens to that, right? I mean, you're in monitor. You're like, oh, I have a monitor from my mom. I can monitor to a video cam, but then
if something happens,
if something happens, But here, they're here. They're safer here. They can move around.
And happier.
Bigger place, not in a cramped small room. And then they're moving around here, doing their exercising, talking to people. I don't care if they fight or not, as long as they're talking.
Right.
I don't care if they're arguing or something like this. It's part of their interaction. So
tomorrow you have a Christmas party, so it's gonna be fun.
Yes, we have a Christmas caroling contest. I grouped them together, 5 members per group, and they have been excited. They've been practicing.
Oh,
they practice every day. And before we were worried because they're like, oh, we are already bored. We don't know what to do. They're like having this, they start feeling this. What do you call that? Like
anxious.
They're getting anxious, and also like somebody saying, oh, they always sit all the time and all that. So now we start moving them around. They actually are happier and they're coordinating very well with each other. So it's good. Exciting.
That's good. And they have prizes too.
Yeah, they have prizes. Yeah. Definitely. I need to give them prizes because otherwise they're gonna torture me. It's like, what's our prize? What's our prize?
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good. So all the best, Xenia, and I hope you are going to succeed. And I can see that. All the best, praying for you, and have a happy Christmas.
You too.
Happy holidays.
Alice, thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure.
Bye.
Bye. So okay, so that's my visit and my conversation with Xenia Mata, the CEO and the founder of Majestic Adult Daycare Center here in Woodside. It's on 52nd Street and Roosevelt Avenue. So check this out. Filipino seniors, you can go there, just schedule. You will be picked up from your homes and you will be brought back to your homes after your scheduled 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So take a visit in this Majestic facility, and you will earn friends, gain friends, and enjoy life, a dignified life being seniors. So thank you so much, Xenia, for that wonderful conversation of ours. So all the best to you in the coming year, and I hope you enjoyed your Christmas party today. I was not able to attend because I was really swamped with editorial work. So that's it for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you found this episode very useful and engaging. And until our next episode. So take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Bye for now and happy holidays.